Welcome to the Lumbridge Knight Rune Mysteries Quest Guide for Old School RuneScape. You don't need any requirements, a character of any level can do this quest, no problem, and you'll get 1 crest point, you'll unlock the rune crafting skill, and receive an air talisman. This is a key skill for all users, but especially for those who rely heavily on magic. Welcome to the Lumbridge Knight. Remember to subscribe and like our videos if you don't want to miss out on any of the hints, tips, tricks and guides that we're going to be bringing you on this channel. So without further ado, let the questing begin. So as you can see by the quest log, we can start the quest by speaking to the Duke in Lumbridge. There he is there in the background, and here it is on the map. You should know where Lumbridge is. It's the start of the game. It's where you get dropped off after Tutorial Island. Let's speak to the Duke. He's on the 2nd floor of the castle, by the way, in the room next to the spinning wheel. Now, while I'm going through the narrative there, I've just pointed it out in my inventory. The food is just there for a precaution, you don't need that. But I have got the Chronicle. So, if you buy the Chronicle plus a teleport card from the Ango in Draenor Village, it just gives you a really, I think it's 150 coins per teleport card to basically be able to teleport to just south of Varrock. It's very useful for the early free-to-play game when your magic level is quite low, like mine is. So he's given us an air talisman and told him to take it to the head wizard in the wizard's tower to see what he makes of it, because he doesn't know what it is and he wants to find out. So I'm going to speed the video up here. Just head directly west, out the back door of Lumbridge Castle, and that will take you straight to the bridge that connects to Wizard's Tower. Obviously, if you're a member or you've got a better teleporter than me, you can use the Amulet of Glory, for instance, to get here much quicker, but I don't have that. So, I also made the mistake of going up. You need to go down the ladder, and Cedrador is the head of the order, and this is him there. You can tell he's got slightly lighter blue robes than the rest. Talk to him and tell him you're seeking the head of the wizard's order. He'll then give you some kind of cryptic clues, asking for the air talisman. He'll give you some cryptic clues as to he's working on some big development, but he doesn't want to tell you what it is. And he should give you some notes or a package which you need to then deliver to his colleague, like a fellow researcher, which is the magic shop in Varrock, I believe. So once we get through, just keep clicking through the dialogue. I've kind of gone slow to just give everyone the chance to read it. I'm a very slow reader. While we're in this location, it's worth noting that due east of here, there's a skeleton sat by an altar. That is for the Restless Ghost quest, so that'll be popping up on the screen shortly. So if you haven't done that quest, that's another easy win, free-to-play quest, definitely worth checking out. And so follow the link in the video or check it out afterwards if you haven't done that quest. I thoroughly recommend it. It's easy and you get some more easy quest points and some valuable prayer experience. Okay, so we're still reading through there. He's now telling me about the package, giving us some directions. I'm obviously reading extremely slowly. The Imp-Catcher quest is another beginner quest that starts here in the Wizard's Tower, so that's also coming up on the screen now, and I recommend you check that one out as well. Finally, he's given us the package, so now, I don't know why I decided to do this, but obviously I felt like it was rude to teleport indoors or something. So I've gone back up the ladder, but now I recommend using your Chronicle. I'm going to show you on the map there. You can kind of see that there's no direct road from here to Varrock. You have to go through Lumbridge, or you have to go north through the Barbarian Village and then head east. So it's much quicker to just teleport. And this takes you to the Champions Guild, just south of Varrock. There you can see the Champions Guild. You can't get in there unless you've got 32 quest points, which is nearly all the quests on free-to-play. And I'm looking for the magic shop, which is just in the southeast. There you can see it with the sort of orangey red sort of star symbol. So I'm heading straight there now, and we're going to talk to Aubrey, tell him you have a gift from the guy in the Wizard's Tower, Cedrador. And when he asks for the gift, give him the package. This package contains, like, as I said, some research notes. You have to close the conversation. I just looked on there. I mean, there you can see it's quite useful to buy some runes from if you want to buy some runes. I clicked trade by accident, that's why it came up. It sort of ends the conversation and you've basically got to click talk on him again. So I've done that now, and he's telling us that there's a really exciting development regarding rune essence, and that's what this quest's all about. So maybe I should have said this earlier, but the bonus for doing this quest is that once completed, you unlock the rune crafting skill, which means you can craft your own runes. So we finished that, and I'm going to use the home teleport to get back to Lumbridge. Again, I'm going outside because maybe it's rude to teleport inside someone's house or something. I don't know why I did this, but anyway. So I'm going to use the home teleport, free teleport back to Lumbridge, because it's just a little bit easier to walk from Lumbridge to the Wizard's Tower than it is to walk to the Wizard's Tower from Varrock. So here we are, and I'm going to do go the same way I did before, out the back door of the castle, due west to the Wizard's Tower Bridge, and then back to Cedrador. As you can see, this is a very quick quest. It's very simple. It's just a bit of running about. If you've got teleport, it's even quicker. Energy potions are obviously useful. So yeah, I was just saying that basically once you finish this quest, you're able to talk to, I think it's Cedrador and a few other people in the world, and they will transport you to like the Rune Essence world, where you can mine rune essences and then take the essences plus a talisman to the right altar and then create your own runes. Very useful if you're going to be a serious magic user, and also just to level up your skills. You know, the whole name of the game of RuneScape is to probably get 99 in all stats. That's what we're here for, and that's what I'm trying to help you to achieve by doing these easy quests. So, return the notes to Cedrador, and he will waffle on about how the original wizards in Gelinor blew up the Wizard's Tower because they had too much power. Dark wizards got involved or something. He's quite cryptic, but basically this is the second Wizard's Tower on this site, and he's found some... This Wizard's Tower is built on the foundations of the old Wizard's Tower, which was destroyed because the power of rune essences was too great. He's now kind of telling you that they control, or he knows how to teleport you to the rune essence world, which is, he's not going to share that information with you at this time. But that means when you want to mine rune essences, you need to come here and speak to the guy. And there's a few others dotted throughout the world who will also grant you access to the rune essence world to mine rune essence. Basically, this power fell into the wrong hands before, and that's how the original Wizard's Tower and the original knowledge to craft runes was destroyed. Now, having completed this quest, or almost completed the quest, you'll have unlocked the skill, and you'll be able to do that going forward. Remember, you will need a pickaxe when you go through, otherwise you won't be able to mine any. And I believe the teleport's free. Just FYI there. Okay, so there, he was just talking about the teleport there, that he's going to keep holding that to stop it falling into the hands of dark powers or malevolent forces. And we're going to click through. It gives us the air talisman back, and boom, that's the end of the quest. So we've unlocked the ability to mine rune essences, and he's given us the air talisman back, which we can now keep. You'll notice here how the camera switches back, and I've got a steel pickaxe. That's because I decided to go back and show you the rune essence mining process. So speak to Cedrador, he mutters some magic words, boom, and you are now teleported to the rune essence mine. It's dead easy. I'm not going to spend today exploring it. If you want to explore, do the quest and speak to Cedrador yourself, and then you can have a good wander around. Basically, just find an area where the cursor goes blue and it says you can mine rune essence, and click, and as you can see, your character auto mines. So the idea is to go with an empty inventory and mine a full inventory at a time. There's probably more convenient locations than Wizard's Tower, so if you don't have an Amulet of Glory, which non-members won't, I'm not sure where the best for free-to-play would be. When I do a skills guide for rune crafting, I will look for the best location and bring you that information. So it may already be on the channel, so keep an eye out for that. Now, you only get 5 XP per essence as well, so it's not a particularly great way to level up your mining either. Now you see my inventory's full, so you click back on the portal. There's numerous throughout the realm. And bish bash bosh, we're back in Wizard's Tower. And that gives you a quick demo of the rune essence process. You now need to find an altar and a talisman and go craft some runes. Okay, now that draws the video to a close. Please check out my other beginner quest guides. They will get you a big head start in the world of old school free-to-play RuneScape. If this video was at all useful or helpful, please like, subscribe and share, and if you have any content you really want to see, please leave a comment or get in touch. This is Lumberjah Knight signing off, so peace out guys.